Dr. Mohan Dil Se to come forward for the Q&A. If you have a question about the film, please raise your hand. My colleague will reach you with the mic. Thank you.
Particularly in Delhi or major cities. So just put a calendar.
I don't know, this is the background. If you don't know, you should give some information about Sumitra Bhave. She has been making films which are very relevant to life and using this cinema beyond pop art, as I said. And after having dealt with some genuine problems like Alzheimer and depression in young people, and the last film which she did was about meaning of life. Sadly enough, we lost a lot of money in the last two films. So when I approached her saying, please don't ask me if we produce another, because we wanted to have a larger reach. And more important, we wanted citizen looking young. And she agreed, very right, she had seen some of her work, and it was because she agreed, we decided to proceed. Unfortunately, she passed away in April 2021. So Sunil Sukhnagar completed this film. And we hope that if the word goes around well, some OTT platform will buy it. Now they have become corporatized. They don't buy films of others. They want to make their own films. That's all.
Thank you, Sharmila ma'am, Mohan Agashi sir. Being a doctor, I really want to congratulate you. मैं बहुत देर से ये सोच रही हूँ कि मैं इंग्लिश में बोलूँ या हिंदी में बोलूँ. अगर मैं इंग्लिश में बोलूँगी तो शायद मैं अपनी फीलिंग्स को एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाऊँगी, बट हिंदी में ही बोलूँगी. लेकिन मतलब throughout the movie, throughout the your acting, it's really commendable. No words to express that how you both of you have expressed your feelings. एक छोटे बच्चे के साथ, उनके पेरेंट्स के साथ. I mean, this is a message which you have given to the whole society. Right now, जब ये gadgets आ रहे हैं, mobile, and families are staying away, parents are staying away from each other, and then मतलब दोनों का आपने कैसे सोचा? Who wrote the script? Who wrote the story? It's really commendable, and kudos to Sharmila ma'am, and really have come to meet both of you personally. I am from ICMR, and my friend has brought me, your friend has brought me to see this movie. So really thank you, and thank you for giving the society such a wonderful movie. Thank you so much.
Beautifully interwoven the two subjects.
My question is to you.
Ma'am, just a minute. We have very limited time, so I would request you to keep your questions brief.
Very small. Ma'am, what is the secret of your timeless, ageless beauty?
Please tell me also.
What did Dr. Agashi say? It was my secret, is it? What did you say?
I said, please tell me also.
No, I think you spoke very well, as you always do. You get into that professorial mode, because he's, after all, taught. And but I only object to one thing. I mean, what do you mean by popcorn movies? I absolutely strongly object to that. No, I mean, we are making very good movies that are also doing very well in the theatre. For instance, Lakata Ladies, I mean, how can you call it a popcorn movie? All the way to popcorn while you are watching it. But there are many Kumera, which is very good movie. So I think the movies are definitely better. We told our stories differently in our time for a different society, and now things are evolving, and there's popcorn movies and better movies and whatever movies, but we are the gainers in this,
I learned this from one of our theatre friends, Utpal.
Naturally, theatre and films.
Utpal was the first one.
Because theatre will say theatre and films will say films. So we don't want to get into that.
Utpal Dutt once said, Utpal Dutt was the first person who used theatre for political propaganda. But he made a very important statement. If you are using theatre as a weapon, it must be sharp.
Yeah.
So, even if you are trying to make a meaningful film, to give a silent message, as a film it has to be good.
Absolutely, I agree.
And it has to be entertaining.
When thousands of people watch a
Entertainment
film.
should not give unauthentic information.
Absolutely, I agree. But there are hundreds of people out there, thousands of people out there, and they all have their preference. So they get their animal and they get their Lakata ladies. So they always walk out of the theatre. But we don't even have to go to the theatre.
Most of them walk out of theatre before film ends. It's rare to have a film where people
This is how we
spend the
spent
end.
the entire 1 month that we shot arguing about this.
No, I don't know. Can you tell me, we have learned over the years.
Then why did you take a popcorn artist in your film?
We have learned the difference between healthy food and junk food. So once in a while, bhel puri is okay.
Yeah.
But every day you can't have bhel puri.
But anyway, I'm
So
so
it's high
glad.
time to learn between nutritional entertainment and junk entertainment.
Excuse me, I mean, we want more than that. We don't want it nutritional or junk. We need entertainment, all right? And I'm so glad all of you clapped at the right places and said, everything. And it was really, really heartwarming to see that you reacted well. And I cannot understand why our producer, esteemed producer, cannot sell the film. So you better do something about it. Instead of showing,
If we get people like this, audience like this,
instead of
it will
showing
sell.
the film, you should record the audience.
No, I'll tell you what is the difference. Filmmakers are sensitive artists, but distributors are business people. That's where the problem is, actually. People like this film, but distributors don't let these films be seen by people.
And I'm optimistic and we will do that and we'll put our mind to it. And this is a discussion for another time, another place. But thank you very much for coming and showing your...
And thank all of you,
My question
and
is still
though she
unanswered.
doesn't
Okay,
agree,
sorry.
My question is
My
still
secret of my youth. Or youthfulness rather. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I think it must be genes, Bengali genes. Assamese genes also. So they're all very young looking people. I don't know, I mean, how long maybe the picture of Dorian Gray. One day will all disappear.
I think it has also to do with the partner. None of it.
जी.
सर आपके पूरी मूवी में देखा था कि आपने स्क्रिप्ट में पार्ट था कि आपने अंगूठे पे एक चोट बनाई थी। वो पूरी मूवी के अंदर आपके अंगूठे में चोट दिखाई है, तो वो एक्चुअली में चोट लगी थी, बाई चांस आप शूटिंग कर रहे थे, या वो स्क्रिप्ट का पार्ट?
You want an honest answer or an artistic answer? I'll tell you. First day when they gave me the costume, and chapel, which was new. And I wore it. I had a problem, big problem. And I had to go to the hospital. And that was going to take a long time to heal. So we decided to do the film with it and keep it a continuity.
I think we can take one last question.
I can recall that I know two great stage.
But we'll take one last question.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, my question is that there is this one very big conflict we noticed in the movie, that the children really want to take care of their parents somehow, and the parents really want to be independent at the same time. So it becomes a very big clash between both of them, even though both the sides want the positive for them, but at the same time when we ask our parents, like I am right now in the age where I ask my parents, please do this, please eat healthy, please go for a walk, and they'll feel like that I'm trying to impose something on them. Do you think we have a way out for the clash? Because it didn't come out in the end of the movie also, the child is like, oh, you want to stay here, you stay here. Do you think we have a way out of my generation trying to
it's coming from a good place. You are asking them because you are concerned. And but you are working, your husband is working, then you have children, then you have their program, birthday parties and whatever. So everybody is quite busy. And also space is a problem, because now people are living in much smaller spaces. And as you get older, I think, contrary to what people think, people need a little bigger space so that they can move from one room to another and not feel very hemmed in. So, and also living a life of independence and doing whatever you feel like doing, to adjust at that age to another, son-in-law, daughter, everybody becomes a little problematic, and then you become a little, perhaps sometimes very direct in your speech, and you cannot be very diplomatic. So the via media would be to live in the same city, closer to each other, but not in the same space. Because it earlier worked for my grandmother, because they were used to being told by others what to do. We've led a very independent life. So for us it's very difficult. Not that anybody is trying to boss us, but everybody is very busy with their lives. What the film says, that you're going to go to work, she's going to go to work, the children have school, and then there is the social media or whatever you're watching. So, and every age has their priorities, and then we also have our group of friends. And I believe that, I really firmly believe that the friends that you make and a family beyond your biological family, thank you, beyond your biological family is also your family. Your friends can equally look after you. And sometimes there is a meeting of minds of the same age, till of course somebody passes away or whatever. So I'm saying that there is a time and a place till it's absolutely necessary. The idea is to live separately and have a better relationship with each other. And like I said, that beyond family, all of us have another non-biological family, like we show in Amar Prem, that the son who looks after is not really her son. The man who's in her life is not really her husband, but they're there for her when she needs it. So that also happens.
We are completely out of time, and I'd like to thank all of you on behalf of the festival for joining us here. And a special thank you to Sharmila ji and Dr. Agashe for joining us for this evening.